rotate and scale objects, it's time I showed you how to clone things. Cuthbert has managed to get himself stuck again. Luckily, I've set up this scene so that we can use the clone tool to rescue him. With this tool, you can make exact copies of anything in the scene. This makes it one of the most useful tools in a Dreamshaper's toolbox. You'll also get a chance to practice with all the other tools that you've learned so far. If we get Connie off this platform, maybe she'll help us out. Let's use the clone tool on this one small block to create a bridge. Remember how we used the secondary triangle button to modify how the grab cam works? Well, it can also change how the grab button works. Hover over the floating platform with your primary imp and hold the secondary triangle button. Now grab the block with the primary T button. Remember that if you press it gently, you can move the block more slowly. And now you have another block. That's because grabbing something while holding the secondary triangle button creates a clone of that object. Once you've created the clone, you can release the secondary triangle button, but don't let go of the primary T button until you're ready to place it in the scene. When you've found the right spot, release the primary T button to put it down. You can treat a cloned object just like you would any other element. You can move it with the Move tool and rotate it by twisting, tilting, and turning the controller. You can also scale it up and down by holding the secondary circle button and twisting. Of course, anything you do to the block can be undone. Just press the primary square button while tilting the controller to the left. You can even clone the cloned block. Let's do that next. Hover your primary imp over the block. Hold the secondary triangle button, then press and hold the primary T button and move the clone away. You can use the clone tool to build a bridge between the first two platforms. Or you can create floating blocks for Connie to jump on. All that matters is that she can get to the next platform, so make sure you test your work in play mode. When Connie can get across, go back to edit mode, rewind time, and move on to the next step. Getting Connie to that third platform looks easy enough. There's half a bridge, so we can just clone this block to finish it off. Okay, hold the secondary triangle button and grab the block using the primary T button to clone it. Let go of the triangle button to stop cloning, then place the clone by releasing the T button to complete the bridge. That doesn't look quite right. Might need to try something different here. Why don't we rotate the clone by grabbing it and turning it sideways? Well, it's better, but now they don't match. We should probably undo everything. Tilt or twist the primary controller to the left and press its square button. This time, we'll make the arches match up by flipping the clone. Here's how you flip objects. First, hover over the arch and hold the secondary triangle button. Then grab the arch with the primary T button to create a clone. Remember, release the triangle button once you've made the clone. You have to release it or the next part won't work. Here comes the cool bit. While still holding the arch, hold the secondary square button and some arrows will appear around the secondary imp. Then simply flick the secondary motion controller to the left. That's all there is to it. Now you try. Hold the secondary triangle button and grab the arch using the primary T button to clone it. Release the triangle button. Finally, flip the arch horizontally by holding the secondary square button and flicking the controller to the left. And don't forget, you can realign the clone while you're holding it. Just press the primary triangle button. Now let's try something else. Grab the arch, hold the secondary square button, and flick the secondary controller up or down. Nice! The arch is flipped vertically instead. We should probably line it up with the first arch now and release the primary T button to place it down. Ah, we probably should have flipped it back first. No problem. Just grab it with the primary T button, then hold the secondary square button and flick the secondary controller vertically. Time to switch over to play mode and see how things are working. If Connie can get across the bridge to the third platform, you're ready to move on. But first return to edit mode and rewind time.